about modern life for just a second. Think about that exhausting, heavy pressure you feel to constantly be exceptional. You know what I'm talking about, right? The need to be optimizing every single hour, to always be leveling up. Well, today, we're just going to act as friends, sitting down to figure out where that pressure comes from, why it's completely burning us out, and how we can actually find some real freedom in something completely different. Okay, let's start somewhere a little bit uncomfortable. When was the last time you were okay with just being average? Like being an average cook, having an average job, having an average Saturday where absolutely nothing special happened at all. For most of us today, words like average or ordinary land really weirdly. They almost feel like a diagnosis, don't they? It's like, if you say, my life is ordinary, it sounds like a confession of failure. Like you're admitting you did something wrong and somehow fell behind everyone else. But honestly, let's take a collective deep breath and look at reality for a second. Statistically, by definition, most people are average at most things. That is literally what the word average means. We can't all be in the top 1%. That's just how the math works. Having regular jobs, regular relationships, regular weekends, and regular problems, that is not a tragedy. It's exactly how humans have lived since the beginning of time. Living a normal life is, well, completely normal. Let's dive into Section 1, 3 traps in our brains. So if living a normal life is completely normal, why does it feel so bad? While our minds are actually glitching a bit, making us feel like being normal is some sort of character flaw. There are 3 specific psychological culprits that keep us feeling like we are constantly falling behind in life. These traps basically trick us into believing that ordinary equals unacceptable. Let's break them down, starting with the first trap. The first trap is what psychologist David Elkind called the personal fable. It's this totally natural developmental phase in teenagers where they feel completely unique. They feel like they are the main character of a movie, and the normal rules just don't apply to them. Now, historically, you grew out of this. You bumped into reality and made peace with being one person among billions. But research shows this isn't really fading out anymore. It's persisting into adulthood. A meta-analysis by psychologist Twenge actually found that narcissism scores, this cultural emphasis on needing to stand out and be special, have risen significantly across generations since the 1980s. So we're basically carrying this teenage main character syndrome into our 30s, 40s, and beyond, which creates this constant low-level sense of failure whenever our lives look normal. Trap number 2 is the comparison illusion. When we compare ourselves to others, we are not comparing apples to apples, not even close. We compare our weakest, unshowered private struggles against everyone else's filtered public highlight reels. Think about it. You might have great friends, but you compare your career to your most ambitious friend. Then you compare your fitness to your athletic friend, your finances to your wealthy friend. You end up feeling like you are failing across literally every dimension of life simultaneously. Statistically, nobody is behind on everything. You're just measuring your everyday behind-the-scenes reality against the absolute best moments of everyone else all at once. And the third trap is the Arrival Fallacy. This was coined by Harvard psychologist Tal Ben-Shahar. It's that super sneaky belief that once you get the promotion, or buy the house, or reach that big milestone, you will finally arrive and be at peace. But what actually happens? You achieve the goal, you feel amazing for a little bit, and then the finish line simply moves. You see a new thing you don't have yet. The sense of arrival completely vanishes because feeling okay was never something a shiny new milestone could actually deliver in the first place.
Moving right along to Section 2, how screens changed the rules.
For almost all of human history, the lives you saw were just the people in your physical village, maybe 150 people total. The range of success was pretty narrow, and it matched your baseline reality. Today, through a screen, you see global billionaires and celebrities continuously. The problem is, your brain is still running on that old village software. It mistakenly processes highly curated, professionally produced global highlight reels as your actual everyday peers. No wonder you feel like you aren't measuring up. To prove how environmental this is, I want you to consider this number: 30 minutes. A 2018 University of Pennsylvania study tracked social media use and well-being. They found that simply limiting social media to 30 minutes a day significantly reduced loneliness and depression. And the reason? Because cutting down on social comparison actually works. When you see less of other people's curated perfection, you naturally feel a lot less like your own life is falling short. Screens have also totally changed how we view ourselves. In the past, your identity was largely given to you by your family, your community, or your geographic place. Now, you're expected to build it from scratch. We are pressured to treat our actual, messy, beautiful human lives like a personal brand. it is exhausting. The pressure to achieve isn't just about wanting a good career anymore. It's about having to prove you even exist by standing out. If you don't stand out, the modern world kind of makes you feel like you might not fully count.
And waiting to capitalize on all that anxiety is an entire media economy built completely on aspirational content. Luxury travel, insane 4 a.m. morning routines, 20-year-old entrepreneurial success stories. It is aspiration sold as a product. The entire business model absolutely relies on you never feeling like you are enough. Because think about it, if you felt enough, you would stop watching, stop scrolling, and stop buying the things that promise to close that gap. All of this content creates some deep anxiety. Data from Pew Research in 2023 shows that roughly 60% of young adults report feeling like they are falling behind in life compared to their peers. 60%. It really makes you want to ask, falling behind what race exactly? There is no actual race, there is no finish line, but the feeling is universal because our environment constantly tells us we should be further along. Which brings us to section 3, the joy of being ordinary. So how do we fix this? How do we find some relief from all this pressure? Well, when researchers in positive psychology look at what actually produces long-term life satisfaction across cultures, the answers are beautifully, wonderfully ordinary. It's having close relationships. It's having purposeful work. And hey, it doesn't have to be prestigious, just work that has purpose to you. It's your health, your community, and spending time in ways that actually mean something to you. But take a look at what is completely missing from that data. Fame, exceptionalism, and being ahead of your peers are absolutely nowhere to be found in the data for human happiness. Chasing specialness, distinction, and social media visibility just doesn't add meaning to your life. In fact, it usually just distracts you from those genuine, perfectly ordinary sources of happiness that are right in front of you. When we constantly fear being ordinary, there's a massive societal cost. We stop investing in our communities or our stable relationships because from the outside they look boring. We end up with what psychologists call anticipatory nostalgia. It's this strange kind of sad feeling of already missing something while it's literally still happening. By constantly waiting for some exceptional life to begin, we completely overlook and miss the beauty of the actual lives we are living right now. And logically, the pressure simply makes no sense. The math literally does not work. If everyone is exceptional, well, then exceptional is just the new baseline. It stops meaning anything at all. The goalposts are quite literally designed to keep moving so you never feel like you've done enough. It's an unwinnable game, so why keep playing it? So, consider this your explicit, formal permission slip. You are allowed to have a regular life. You do not have to build a personal brand. You are completely allowed to have a job that is just a job to pay the bills. You are allowed to have weekends that are completely undocumented. No pictures, no posts. You are allowed to be one ordinary happy person among billions. To quote our source material directly, that's not resignation, that's actually freedom. Accepting an ordinary life isn't giving up. It is freeing yourself from an audition you never actually had to attend in the first place. You don't have to prove your right to exist by being exceptional. So I want to leave you with this. What ordinary moment will you stop overlooking today? Maybe it's just a quiet cup of coffee, a mundane text from a friend, or the absolute peace of a boring evening at home. Those moments aren't stepping stones to your real life. They are your real life. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Now go out, take a deep breath, and enjoy your wonderfully normal day.